Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna compare 3 Chanel mini bags. They are all in the same price tag. The first one is a Chanel mini reissue, and the second one is a Chanel mini rectangular, and the last one is a Chanel 31 bag in the mini size. So in today's video, we will do the capacity comparison. I also will talk about the pros and the cons for each bag. Last one, I will talk about which one you should go first. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's just briefly talk about 3 bags before we go to the capacity comparison. The first one is the Chanel mini reissue, currently selling $4,900. Now, from my personal opinion, I think this is still considered a good price compared with the Chanel classic flap or Chanel classic bags. Right now, it's very hard to find any bag that under $5,000. Luckily, they still have this one. So if you haven't purchased this one, I would highly recommend it. Of course, this bag also have their cons for this bag I will talk about later. Next one is the Chanel mini rectangular. Chanel mini rectangular also selling for $4,900. I also think this is the one of the best classic bag from Chanel because the price tag, because the style. It is the perfect bag and compare with their classic flap. Right now, you guys know the classic flap already over $10,000. I don't think it's worth to buy it. It just costs too much, and this one still in a good price tag. If you have a chance to find one, I highly recommend it to get it, even though they don't come with a caviar leather. Next one we will briefly talk about is the Chanel 31 bag. So the Chanel 31 bag first come out 2018. After the 2018, they stopped for 2 years, and 2020 they come back with the medium and the large size, which I think I missed that chance. The medium size, I feel it is the best size. Now until 2023, they come with the mini size. I went to the boutique in person and I saw this bag. I just know I have to get it. This is the mini size, which can fit all the essentials. Later on, we will do the capacity comparison. You can take a look at how much this bag you can fit. So this is another bag I would consider. It's a very classic. Now the mini 31 bag, they add the chain, add the leather strap, which make this bag is more versatile. You can handle, looks very elegant, and you can wear as a crossbody, looks very casual. So it's make more versatile, and currently this one also sell $4,900. So 3 of them selling same price, $4,900. Next one, we're gonna do the capacity comparison. Now let's do the capacity comparison. I fill everything into this mini rectangular first, and I'm gonna show you what's inside. Here are the everything as you can see. What I have is a Chanel. This is everything inside the mini rectangular. I'm gonna move to the mini reissue 2.55. So here is the mini reissue, and I'm sure those things can easily fit inside. Everything can fit in without any problem. Now let's try the 31 mini, and I'm sure it can put everything without problem. It's okay. It's no problem to put everything inside. I'm sure this one can put more. Let's adding more stuff inside the bag. Well, let's try the mini pusher. I put the mini pusher inside, and I still able to close. So the 31 mini has the biggest capacity. You don't close the turn lock. You also can put one pair of the eyeglasses without any problem. So overall, the 31 mini has the biggest capacity, and the mini rectangular, mini reissue, they are almost the same capacity. Here's one thing I want to mention. It last time when I was in Chanel, I was tried the wallet on the chin. My SA told me right now Chanel provided this kind of the clip. This type of the clip, it can shorten the length of the chin. Just keep in mind, you know, when you go to Chanel, in case you want to buy the wallet on the chin, ask the SA to get this clip. It comes with the wallet on the chin. I don't know for other like the mini rectangular whether they will provide this kind of the clip. However, this one I purchased myself from Amazon. If I find a link, I will link it into my description box so you can check it out. And this is pretty cool. It's such a game changer, especially when you have a very long chin and you want to shorten the chin. It's easy to do it. So what are you gonna do is you just you know, clip here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just show you. Like for example, you want to shorten a little bit more, so you clip one side here and you take the other side. So like this, two sides like this, and you close like this. Okay, now chin is much shorter. And now you can wear as a shoulder bag, so it's pretty cool. It's such a game changer. I love it, the idea. And the next thing we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons. The reason I love the mini 2.55 because it is the chain. I love the chain so much. You can wear as a double chain, you can wear as a single chain. When you wear double chain, you can wear as a shoulder bag. It is such a timeless piece, and compare with their classic reissue, this one, the price tag, I think it is the best thing. 4,900. I think it's the best deal from Chanel. The other thing I love is because the leather is aged calf skin leather, so it's very soft. It can fit all your essentials without a problem. And this one also you can use as you know, like a day out special occasion. It's a very classic piece. Definitely highly recommend it. If you're able to see from your boutique, I will highly recommend it to get it. You won't be regret. I always talk about this bag in my channel, and I do have two of them. One is a black, one is the beige color. The only con for this bag is the turn lock, but compare with their classic like 227 or 226 is so much better. As you can see, I have a problem at the beginning to close this turn lock. It is a little bit easier compared with their classic 226 or 227. This is the only con for me for this bag. Now let's talk about this one, mini rectangular. Of course, it is the price tag. The price tag is 4,900 compared with their classic flap. It's over $10,000. I think this the price tag is the best. To be honest, when I wear Chanel bag, I don't carry a lot of the things, so I don't think it is necessary that you have to get the jumbo classic flap or medium or even small. I think the mini size you still can go for it, because Chanel bag most of the time you only wear certain like a special occasion. You don't wear as an everyday. But of course, if you don't carry a lot of things, you can wear as an everyday bag. That's no problem. But for myself, I know all my Chanel bag I only wear like occasional. I don't wear very often. I don't wear them as everyday. So the mini size, mini rectangular size, it is perfect for me, and I love the size. It has all the features like a classic has, except that it is the single flap, which is even better, right? It has the more room compared with the double flap. The con of this bag is the chain is too long. It's just way too long. I wish they can shorten a little bit, so that way you still can wear as a crossbody or shoulder bag. So this is the con for this bag. Now let's talk about the 31 bag. The pro of the 31 bag, I would say the price tag. As I mentioned, even seasonal bag, it's hardly to find any bag that are under $5,000. So this one's still $4,900, which is under $5,000. Now compare with the 22 bag in the mini size. This one is $100 cheaper than the 22 bag. I'm not a big fan of the 22 bag, and I don't see the 22 bag has a longevity, even though Chanel put a lot of resources to push that bag to the market. I know it's popular, right? Everybody looking for the 22 bag in the mini size, but I also heard a lot of the quality issues, and a lot of people complain about how uncomfortable to wear the 22 bag. So I don't really see it has a longevity. So, but the 31 bag is a very low key. Chanel doesn't really promoted this bag like a 22. They kind of very quiet. I would say it's kind of low-key bag and not too loud in social media. Other thing is I like the leather. Just like the Chanel mini reissue, it is aged calf skin leather. It's very soft. Even though you scratch, you hardly to tell. So now let's talk about the con of this bag. Of course, it still has it. The bottom, because they make it's a smooth leather, so I kind of like feel over the time maybe the corner wear will showing up. So this is one of the con. The other con is this strap or this chain. I would say they don't really needed both strap, you know, especially for the leather one. It does look a little bit cheaper for me, so I would like if they just leave chain here. It's good enough. Don't need to add the extra leather strap for this bag. I think this is the con for this bag. The other thing is because this bag is pretty flat, so you may take a little bit of effort to find the little things inside the bag. Not like the mini reissue, when you open it, you can clearly see what's inside, but the 31 bag may not able to see immediately because it's pretty deep, but it's not too bad because it considers still very small bag, so still no problem. Other than that, I think this is a perfect bag. I do love this bag a lot. So lastly, let's talk about those 3 bags. Which one should you buy first? This also is a request, and you guys ask me those 3 bags, which one should I go for it? My answer is when you buying a Chanel bag, always first consider the classic bag, which is the mini rectangular or mini reissue or mini square. As long as you are able to get those classic bag, get those first. Then you consider other bag like a seasonal bag like this bag, and other seasonal bag that are very close to the classic bag. Always consider classic bag first for Chanel bag because they cost a lot of money. Don't waste too much money on a seasonal bag because Chanel has 6 seasons. Every season they have so many new handbags. If you buying every season, it's not gonna be end. Their price tag is so high, but however they don't hold value so well. So that's my advice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.